was an addict for 15 years. I was really hardcore into it. When Abby was first born and CAS came and took her away, I was heartbroken. I was lost. All I knew is that I had to do something right then and there, and fast, or else I was going to lose my baby.
My daughter was taken away from me. Actually, well, we'll go to the hospital. I had my daughter. When I woke up from surgery from having her, they let me see her for 5 minutes, and it's still heart-wrenching for me. They wouldn't let me see her for a day until I called the CAS worker to come in to sit with me, because they had to be in the room with me, and it was a day and a half after she was born. I only got to see her for 5 minutes, and meanwhile she was right across the hall from me, and I couldn't go in there to see her or feed her or change her. I didn't know if she was okay or anything. I remember one of the nurses come in, and I told her I was an addict, and I said I needed help, and that one nurse, I'll never forget her, she goes to one of the churches here in Chatham, and she grabbed my hand and she sat at the side of the bed and she held my hand and she prayed with me. And she prayed for about 20 minutes. I remember a meeting, well, it was one of my friends, and I seen a change in her, that her kids were taking away from her. CAS was involved, and then when she mentioned the wraparound program, and I mean, her out of all people, I kind of looked up to her, because if she could get her kids back, there was no reason why I couldn't do it too.
Wraparound helped me out a lot. They guided me in the right path. They helped me set my goals, and they guided me through the way, and I just pinged off my goals one by one by one. And I started going to church again. I got a full-time job. I've been at that for over a year now. I would never ever, not even in a million years, go back to what I was. No. I like coming home to a family. I just love life now.
It was a long time coming. I was totally against CAS for what they did to me, taking my daughter and that, but you know, at the end of the whole thing, when I got her back, believe it or not, I sent flowers to my CAS worker. I was totally against her the 2 years. But you know, if it wasn't for her, she was actually very supportive. I mean, she actually helped. She was like, Karen, this is what you need to do, and she put me in the right direction. Well, it's the family I've wanted. This is what I've wanted, for sure. You know, I just didn't know how to get it back in order to get it together. I've needed to be taught things. Adam's working? I don't know. Yeah, he works every day to support our family. You know, definitely. It's good. Our relationship's a lot better, and it's closer. We don't fight and argue the way we used to, you know. I think we're very open and honest with each other. We're there to support each other and help each other, and yeah, life's good for us nowadays, so a lot better than it was.
Oh, you got me!